Soul Calibur 6 is right around the corner, and with it comes plenty of players that will and will not know the notation of this game. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Soul Calibur 6 video. In this video, my main Soul Calibur collaborator Icarus and I will be teaching you about the notation that Soul Calibur 6 uses so you can get prepared to set foot on the stage of history.
Hi everyone. Soul Calibur uses a notation that is commonly used in anime-style fighting games, such as BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, and Skullgirls. A notation, if you are unfamiliar with the term in this context, is the buttons used for movement and attacks condensed into a simple form. As said earlier, Soul Calibur uses the notation commonly used for anime-style fighting games, which utilizes a number pad for movement and button input for actions. The number pad notation for movement correlates to the 8-way run system implemented into the game back in Soul Calibur 1. Each number except 5 represents a directional movement, with 5 being neutral or no movement. This is also treated as a star in notation. This system also treats you as if you are on the left side, also known as the player 1 side. Because of this, 6 does not mean right but forward, and 4 doesn't mean left but back.
The 4 main buttons for attack are A, B, K, G. A performs horizontal moves and can be used to catch opponents sidestepping, however these moves can be ducked. On the PlayStation controller the input is square, and on the Xbox One controller the input is X. B corresponds to vertical moves that are built for catching opponents that are ducking, however they can be easily sidestepped. On the PlayStation controller the input is triangle, and on the Xbox One controller the input is Y. K corresponds to all-around moves that generally don't involve the use of your weapon, however is generally referred to as kicks. On the PlayStation controller the input is circle, and on the Xbox One controller the input is B. Finally, G stands for guard or to block, and is performed by pressing X on PlayStation and A on Xbox One.
There are some basic moves that every character has that can be executed when using this notation. For example, 2A is a special mid that is used for interrupts. Special mids are treated as lows but hit mid. This move has short range and is practical down jab from Tekken 7. Another move is 3B, which is a mid launcher, associated with Tekken 7's down forward 2, which is Y on Xbox, and triangle on PS4. Common key movements are 7, 8, and 9 will most likely be airborne moves, considering most characters. And 6-6B is a move that will normally have longer reaching attacks.
Soul Calibur 6 notation doesn't use commas for moves. For example, 6AB would be forward horizontal, then attacking vertically. It would not have commas between 6A and B. However, if a move has a plus sign, for example A plus B, then you would use both horizontal and the vertical button at the same time.
Following up on this, there is a state in Soul Calibur known as wall rising, or WR, which has its own moveset. This is a state between the motion of letting up from pressing 2 or down on your D-pad or thumbstick and going into standing neutral or standing position. In moveless, characters may have a move that requires you to hold the button input and will be in parentheses. And the letter before it will be lowercased. So it'll be a sliding motion that makes you hold the secondary button. Moves that have a colon between the notation require precise timing. For example, there is B plus K, the move that Zasalamel has that is an just frame. These are just frames, and the notation has to be pressed at the exact same time and frame. White flashes when performing the move means that you did the just frame correctly.
When you start Soul Calibur 6, there will be general buttons that will already be mapped to your controller when you begin the game. R1 on PlayStation and R right bumper on Xbox is the button for reversal edge. I actually did 2 videos on reversal edge talking not only about the mechanics, tips, and strategies about using reversal edge, but as well as all possible outcomes. There should be an iCard in the upper right if you want to go check out those videos. R2 or RT is critical edge, which consumes 1 bar of soul meter. 4 plus R2 or 4 plus RT or back R2 or back RT will allow you to go into soul charge, which consumes 1 soul 1 bar soul meter. In Soul Charge, you will have access to new moves, combos, and possibly critical edges.
L1 or LB is a break attack. Break attacks are moves that break through reversal edge in the all guard frames. While your opponent is holding down right bumper or R1, you can break through those frames of all guard for a strong counter hit.
And LT or L2 is a throw. Guard impact is a special parry mechanic that can be done by the notation 6G or 4G. Guard impact gives free critical edge except on the character Yoshimitsu. Before I conclude this video, there are 3 other notation terms that you can see in combos. These terms are BT, CH, and LH. BT stands for back turn, CH stands for counter hit, and LH stands for lethal hit. With that being said, this concludes the video about Soul Calibur 6 notation and terms. If this video was helpful in any way, please leave a like or let us know down below in the comments. Share it for your friends that are interested in Soul Calibur 6 because it can help them prepare. And why not check out other Soul Calibur 6 videos I made on this channel. Also, before I forget, huge thanks to Icarus for helping me make this video.
Be sure to check out Sharky on twitch.tv/capital ITZ, then lowercase Sharky 1 for more of me, Icarus, and tons of information on Soul Calibur 6. I am also planning on studying Soul Calibur 6 for the next 4 years of my existence and helping Sharky out along the way. This will be my journey to esports, and I'm glad to have Sharky with me.
Anyways, I hope you will join Icarus and I on our journey, and let us all be prepared to set foot on the stage of history. My name is ITZsharky, and I will see you all later.